everybody. Welcome to Technique Tuesday here at A Cherry on Top. So I am Sarah, and I'm going to be one of the design team members here at A Cherry on Top. And this month's theme is memory planning. So this is my second year memory planning. There are lots of ways to do this. There's no right way, there's no wrong way, and all of the design team members that are participating this month are going to show and share with you how they go ahead and memory plan. So for me, I use a Happy Planner. I use the big Happy Planner. I usually wait for Cherry on Top to put them on sale, and then I buy an 18-month dated planner. And then what I do is I take out 6 months of the pages. I do this because sometimes they get bulky, right? And I want to be able to have lots of space and room. And I find that the best way is to either go ahead and get an 18-month planner and just take out the extra pages, or I need to get expander rigs. So that's my format. I'm just going to kind of flip through here and show you. Got some schmutz on it there. A couple of my spreads. This is my second year memory planning, and I love to do it. I have a couple of process videos over on my channel, but definitely check out the rest of the design team. They're going to be coming up with more memory planner spreads and sharing what they do in their memory planners. And we have some amazing girls. I know design team members Natalie and Jenny McGarvey both do amazing memory planners. I know Jess, part of the ownership at A Cherry on Top, does amazing design team planners. So definitely look out. I'm going to flip ahead to March. So what I've decided to share with you today is I'm going to go ahead and pick a week in March. So I put my photos in ahead, but then I don't always get to the part where I actually have to do the memory planning. So I'll talk about that as I go through. I'm going to go ahead and do this page, which is March 21st through the 27th. 2022. My reason for choosing this page to work in is because I went away to a crop, and I think this is the perfect week to document using Simple Stories Let's Get Crafty collection from the shop. So that's my plan. I have my Let's Go Crafty collection. I have my week picked. And so now we can just go ahead and get to creating. So I always start with my papers. That's just my routine. I am going to be punching some squares. I do have the larger punch from the Happy Planner, so I can punch these rectangles to just the right size. I have some of the cut apart pieces from the collection that I want to cut apart and use. I'm going to use some as like a journaling block. I'm going to use some as some decor. I'm just going to go through and kind of pick and choose which things I want to add to my spread for this week. I'm also going to go ahead and fussy cut this little chair, and I'm going to fussy cut another like word phrase from one of the cards. This is a great way to use cut apart pieces and your cards not in a traditional 3x4 way, and it's a great way to get some smaller icons that will fit just perfectly on a memory planner spread. I'm going to go ahead and kind of layer these two pieces up. I'm going to try to put this rainbow tag in this spread. This rainbow tag is so cute, and I so wanted to use that, but I don't know if it was just the space I had in that area or what, but I felt like it was just too big, and it wasn't fitting nicely. So I think I end up kind of putting it back in and use it for another day. I'm also looking very closely at my scraps. Memory planning is a great way to use up scraps. Small scraps that you would normally maybe just pitch will work perfectly in kind of these smaller type of boxes and areas. There is no right or wrong way to memory plan. For me, I want pictures and stories, and then I also want my plan. So I have a functional planner, the planner that has the to-do lists, everything that's going on during the day, those types of things. And then what I do is I take that functional planner and I add some of the things to that area. Now, not everything. I pretty much toss the to-do lists, but things like activities, things my boys are doing that maybe they won't be doing forever, those kinds of things. Also, with regard to photos, I document different photos in my memory planner than I do in my traditional scrapbooking. For example, big events like this where, I got my nails done and I was packaging sequins and teaching, I don't want to do a 12 by 12 scrapbook page on that. I don't want to do I don't want to do 3 or 4 or 5 scrapbook pages, one crop. So I've already chosen the photos that are going to go in the memory planner, and then I might have 1 or 2 pages in my traditional 12 by 12 scrapbook, but that's it. I don't mind scrapbooking photos twice, and sometimes I do. But for the most part, my memory planner is for the tiny little details, my craft projects, the things I'm watching, the things I'm reading. I was having some health issues this week. I had to go to the hospital and I snapped a photo of me at the hospital, stuff like that. Like I keep 2 different types of memories between my scrapbook pages and my memory planner pages. And they do overlap occasionally. I think there's 2 photos from the crop that I did end up scrapbooking as a 12 by 12 layout, but for the most part, it's different types of memories. I am going to go in with these labels now and pop them into where I need my plans to be. It is pretty important to me that the photos and the labels and the plans all go on the correct day. Again, I'm not super picky about it, but if I can do it at all, if I can, keep it to the day that things happened or the time of day that things happened, then I do. Another thing that is different is I generally tend to not journal so much on my traditional scrapbook pages. I don't know why. I guess I love the creativity of the 12 by 12 and 8.5 by 11 scrapbook pages, and I don't always feel like they lend themselves to adding journaling. I always date everything, don't always add journaling. But this project and my smaller traveler's notebook projects, that's where the journaling happens. So I absolutely will write in my memory planner about the week, about some stuff that's going on. Maybe something went on that didn't have photos. I will write in my traveler's notebook spreads as well. But for my scrapbook pages, I tend to view them more as a creative, fun outlet, and I don't always journal in them. This is where you'll find all the journaling and all the writing. I always like to add a little bit of stamping to all of my spreads. They can take the form of different things. For this one, I just did a little bit. I just grabbed a stamp set from my stash and some adorable Pucker Up ink from Catherine Pooler. Pucker Up is a perfect ink match to some of the bright, bold pink colors that are in this collection. And I just grabbed a TV stamp set from my And I'm going to add just a little bit of stamping here and there around my spread. And now the fun part. So I had purchased the Simple Stories sticker book from Crafty, the Crafty Life collection. Love the stickers. The stickers in the sticker books are perfect for memory planning. They're perfect for any kind of planning. They're nice small stickers. They're on really gorgeous matte thin paper. I'm not going to call it cardstock because it's not thick. It's nice and thin. And it's really sticky. They stick really well. On the left side of my page, I'm sticking to the florals because I wasn't at my scrapbook retreat yet. I was still home. So I'm sticking with kind of florally colors, things like that. And then the right side of the spread, which is when I was at the crop, I'm going to go ahead and make that one with all the little crafty things. I flipped through the sticker book a lot because I'm not real familiar with it yet. So I want to make sure that I know what my options are as I add the stickers for embellishing. Another little bit of a tip, when I go to embellish, I am looking for large areas of white space. I like my spreads to look full. My life is full. And I feel like I want these pages in my memory planner to reflect how full my life is. How, not necessarily, I don't want to say busy. I want to say full because busy implies that you're not taking time to enjoy it. And my boys are older and we're kind of enjoying just being a family of 4. So I'm going to add a little bit of a title right there using the stickers from the sticker book. And that's where we're going to finish this spread off. Thank you so much for joining me today on the Cherry on Top's YouTube channel. If you are interested in more memory planning videos, I have a whole playlist with lots of memory planning inspiration over on my personal channel. So you are more than welcome to head over there to check out more of my process. And maybe you'd like to start on this project yourself. There are no rules in scrapbooking. If you want to start in June, you can start in June. It's okay. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I'll talk to you all again very soon. Bye.